It's Cousin Daddy. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you could please take a second, like and subscribe, I really would appreciate it. All right, guys, today, here's what I want to talk about, right? And this is something that I had been thinking about, and the other day at work, it really started getting to me, and that is I started thinking about how much time and how many hours I spend at work, on the grind with people who are not my family, people who are not like my friends that I grew up with, just clocking in every day, working in an environment full of different people, right, that has nothing to do with affiliation with any fun, just to be able to pay the bills, have a place to live, have food on the table, and to be able to somehow retire at a reasonable age before I die. So basically, you work and then you just die, right? So here's the thing. So I started looking at it. I've been working since I was like young, like elementary school. Dad had me doing chores, mowing the grass, doing all the heavy stuff, right? My sister, set the table. She set the table. She helped mom cook. She kept the house clean, yada, yada. I did all the stuff outside, right? Mow the grass, anything heavy, cut the trees, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I get to the point to where if, you just working, doing chores and things around the neighborhood, you get to the point where you turn 15, you can actually go to work. At 15, you can do work release at high school and you start a job, a J-O-B, where the taxes are coming out, the IRS, Uncle Sam get their fingers in on you, start taking your money from you, and you start working, right? And the precedent starts to begin. You start working through your life, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to break down a month of the time that I spend at work versus other time that I have off, right? So if you break it down, you basically I'm doing it basically on a 40-hour work week. If you work 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, it's 40 hours. If you work that schedule, right? So you're going to work 9 hours a day. You're probably going to sleep 7 hours. That's going to give you 8 hours a day to do something other than work and sleep. And most of the time, that's getting back and forth to work. Lots of times, that's just going to be getting dinner ready, right? And getting yourself ready to wind down, to go to bed so you can get up and start your work day over again. So if you work that schedule, what it looks like in a monthly basis and what it looks like for that whole month is basically you're working 20 days a month and you have 8 days off. 8 days off for the month to get stuff done. Other than that, you're clocked into a corporation, grinding out the money, right? So let's look at the 8 days that you have off. When you have those 8 days off, whether you have a family or you don't have a family, right? Those 8 days. So day one that you have off during that month is errand days because you got to get your errands done. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to run around and get all your stuff. You got to shop and get the things you need so you can get ready for work, right? The other day you have off is you got to clean. You got to do your laundry. You got to get the house cleaned up. You got to get the area that you live in looking good. The next day you have off is like the family commitment day. It's a family time, whether you have a family that you have to spend the day with and going to do stuff that they want to do because you're always gone, you're always at work doing stuff, right? Or just like it's a friend's day or whatever, where you got to catch up with your personal family outside the family that you don't have, that, like maybe your daughter or your mom or your dad, you got to have that time to spend with them, right? On the other day, you have to do like your maintenance stuff, right? It's just like you got to do like, change your oil. You got to make sure your tires are rotated. If you have a house and you got to make, that's where you're doing like making sure all the stuff that runs that house is good to go, up to date. That leaves you with 4 days off for the month to be able to do something fun that you want to do. 4 days to be able to not do anything commitment, where you can just wake up in the morning and throw your hands and say, well, today's going to be a day, I'm just going to do whatever. 4 days a month. And that's so sad when you break it down and you look, guys, we just work, We work and we hope to save money to get to the point to where we can always retire and enjoy our lives. But the problem is we work, we save, we get too old, too tired to be able to do anything with the money we've grinded for in our life. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by the channel. I'll let you go. Enjoy the day.